Moving on to other stories now, the establishment of the Republic of Korea has become a new focus of the National Contemporary History Museum. It's now shifting away from division to understand the country after liberation. Kyung-eun has the full story.
One of the most wired nations in the world, the fourth largest economy in Asia, and a major global soft power. But to talk about where South Korea stands now, we need to go back to what was a critical time period for the nation between 1945 to 1987. That marked the beginning of an independent democratic nation. And the National Museum of Korean Contemporary History has renovated its exhibition on that very time period and given it a new perspective. Titled The Liberation of Korea and the Establishment of the Government. It's part of the second installment of a three-part exhibition shedding light on South Korea's growth as a nation-state, shifting from the previous divided peninsula in line with the then government's inter-Korean initiatives. Now on this wall, replacing key figures or key events leading up to the foundation of the government, right before the May 10th election that paved the way for Korea's first constitutional assembly and the presidential system. Here we see the UN resolution on Korean independence, and this is the actual ballot box used for the May 10th election. And this is the country's first constitution and the UN's recognition of the Republic of Korea. The museum is now showing 150 items related to the foundation of the South Korean government, a dramatic scale up from the previous 70. But some of those items related to the North Korean government have been removed, including its constitution and the Workers' Party's certificate. The entire wall is now used to outline the historic day the Republic of Korea was created, starting from the stroke of midnight which ended the U.S. military government. There's also previously unseen footage.
We were lacking in content about what was the most important event in Korea's modern history, so we've renovated in a way that re-looks into that part of history and focuses on the spirit of the first government's powerful march.
Perhaps one area that will see future changes is the final section, which covers what's happened since the Korean War up until now: restoration, rapid industrial growth, and fluctuating inter-Korean relations. This is a timeline of inter-Korean relations. It shows both high points, like the Sunshine Policy, and low points, like North Korea's bombardment of Yeonpyeong-do Island. And it ends at year 2020, right after the Panmunjom summit, when peace drive was in full swing. The situation now has taken a rather dramatic turn, with North Korea's missile threats reaching unprecedented levels. The museum says the exhibition presents no particular conclusion because it's history that's in the making. And it will be constantly making efforts to reflect the latest to provide viewers an objective view. Kyung-eun, Arirang News.